Hello guys, so today we're talking about Introduction to Pharmacology, Sources of Drugs at Scholarly Educare Tutorials. Meaning of Pharmacology. Now pharmacology is the origin of two words. The first word is pharmacon, while the second word is logos. Pharmacon meaning a drug or a poison. Now notice that every drug is a potential poison at high doses and every poison is a potential drug at small doses. While the second word is logos, which means to study or knowledge. So putting it together, pharmacology is simply the study of drugs. It is the study of the effect of drugs on living organisms. If pharmacology is the study of drugs, then we need to know the definition of a drug. What is a drug? A drug is any substance which may be natural, synthetic, or endogenous. Endogenous meaning it is produced on the inside of a living organism. So it is any substance that is administered to the body which will lead to any physiological or behavioral changes or effects. Every drug must come from somewhere. These are the sources of drugs. We have the plant sources, animal sources, mineral sources, microbiological sources or microbial sources, synthetic sources, and biotechnological sources, or you can call it recombinant DNA sources. Let's talk about plant sources. Now, drug can be gotten from plants from various parts of plants like the leaves, the stem, the flower, the fruits, the roots. But looking at the parts of the plant, which are the leaves, we can cite various examples like Digitalis purpurea, also known as digoxin. It contains a glycoside for treating heart failure, as you can see the picture above. And we have the leaves of eucalyptus. It is used in cough suppressants, used in relieving coughs in cold regions. Other parts of plants to look at are the flower. An example is the Papaver somniferum, otherwise known as opium poppy. You can also call it the foxglove plant. It contains substances like morphine, codeine, papaverine, which is used in pain relief, as an anesthesia, and as a muscle relaxant. The next part of plants to look out for are the fruits. An example is the cinnapods. The cinnapod is the medicinal plant which is used as a natural laxative substance. It contains agents that help to remove toxins from the body and also aid in weight loss. Cinnapod has anthracene, which is used as a purgative for those that have constipation. It's used to ease the bowel movements and very important for those with digestive problems. The next part of plant source are the seeds. An example is the calabar beans or odeo beans, also called Physostigma venelosum. It is a legume native to West Africa, Calabar to be precise, in Nigeria. It contains alkaloids and one of them is physostigma. Calabar beans is used to stimulate acetylcholine receptors, hence it is cholinergic. Various conditions like myasthenia gravis can be treated with calabar beans to increase muscle strength. Now, this particular plant source, which are the seeds, are mainly used as a poison to those in West Africa, Calabar to be precise, in Nigeria, because it contains physostigma, which can cause vomiting, nausea, and other health complications. It has an effect on the nervous system and it is used to treat various muscle conditions. The roots is another part of plants to look out for medicinal value, and an example is the Panax ginseng. Panax ginseng is a Chinese medicine that has various pharmacological effects ranging from being an antioxidant, anti-cancer, and anti-inflammatory. It boosts the immune system and it is used as an anti-aging product. And that is all for plant sources. Moving over to animal sources, there are some few examples here, like the cod liver oil extracted from cod liver fish. We have the HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, which is from the urine of pregnant women to help treat fertility issue. We have insulin used in diabetics or diabetic patients from the pancreas of cows, and so many examples. Moving over to mineral sources, we have lots and lots of minerals that are used as sources of drugs. Like for example, here we have iron sulfate salt or mineral for anemic patients. We also have zinc for wound healing. We have borax, we have chlorine, we have sodium chloride, other salts used in ORS, and so on. We have the microbiological sources, or you can call them microbial sources or microbe sources. A notable example is penicillium, the fungi Penicillium notatum. Penicillin is a life-saving antibiotic from a fungi, Penicillium. It was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. It kills bacteria by inhibiting cell wall growth, and as the first mass produced in 1941, it treats various bacteria infection. So this will let you know that fungi or microbes, a type of microbes, can be a source of drugs. Into the next source, which are the synthetic sources. They are drugs which are not of natural origin. They are prepared or made artificially in the lab. An example are the antipyretics for treating fever. An example of those antipyretics are acetaminophen or paracetamol, ibuprofen. We have antihistamine used for treating allergies. We have emetics used for treating diarrhea, and so on. The last example is the biotechnological sources, or you can also call it the recombinant DNA technology sources. They are drugs that are prepared by joining or combining the principles of technology and biology. They are referred to as DNA recombinant drugs, otherwise known as biotech drugs. An example is that we use biotech method to produce insulin in the lab on a massive scale by alternating the DNA of E. coli bacteria. And that is all for today. What other plants and animal sources can you think of around you which you can get a drug from? That's more pharmacology course. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.